happening, good people? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. You can change your DNA because your family foundation is based upon change DNA. Developing new attributes. Today I want to talk about communication. It's a very important attribute that we have to develop within our families because we don't know how to effectively communicate. We know how to communicate. And communication is not the same as effective communication. Communication can get lost because we're not effectively hearing. And we don't have the effectiveness to understand and hear the heart of the person that sit down talking to us, because we're so busy stuck on our pain and our trauma and our why and our point that we get lost in effectively communicating how we feel without expressing anger. Even though we may be angry, it's okay to be angry, but how can you be heard if you're going to scream at the person? If you're verbally abusing a person, that's a part of effective communication. If you're verbally abusing or verbally assaulting a person, the communication is going to be lost, because then one, not going to want to hear what you have to say. They're not going to feel as though that you're listening, and they feel as though that you're assaulting them and that you're talking down on them. So that's going to separate how they feel about the whole topic at hand. To build effective communication skills, developing new attributes, we have to sit down and actually come together and listen. Not just listen to hear, but listen to understand. And all that get an understanding. If you're not getting an understanding, then you're not gaining anything. And then you're still stuck. And then you're still pushing people away, and it's still all about you. Sometimes it can be about you, but most times it's just not about you. Because if you want your family to come together, you have to be able to hear them as a whole and not as an individual. Hearing them together helps you understand each person's pain, even though you may be dealing with multiple personalities of the individuals, but it allows everyone to come together to see where they hurt at. Tonight, I want you guys to be able to sit down and build a fort. You may not understand what that is. Get you your dining room chair, your living room chair, anything that's high. Get you a sheet. Put your mat on the floor, however you want to sit on the floor. Put the sheet over top, and we all come together. It's a family activity I would like for you guys to do, and that is write one positive experience you have with your family, and write one positive motivational who inspires you and your family. I want all you guys to exchange it. Fold them up and exchange them. Have one person read out. Have whatever snack you like to have, and after that one person reads that out, you take that moment and you live within that moment. You do not come out of that moment and then to ruin the moment by saying, well, you hurt me this way, or you did this because, or well, how can I inspire you when you don't listen to me? That's not the point. The purpose is for you guys to come together to gain understanding that, okay, even though we're going through this, you still inspire me, Mom. You still inspire me, Dad. You still inspire me, son. You still inspire me, daughter, from the things that you do. By getting up every day, still persevering and pushing through going to school. By getting up and doing what you do for us, Mom, making a living. Doing what you do for us, Dad, making a living. Even though you may not want to do it. Even though it may not be something you want to do. But we still appreciate you. That's building the communication factor. Now, that opens up the understanding of they do love me, and they have a why that they love me. But the hard part is coming together. Now it's time to start working on breaking those barriers, developing new attributes. You can't communicate the same way you used to communicate. It's time to throw that away. It's time to use effective communication. Your greatness over adversity and trauma, destroying the cycle start with you.